The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200.
Last words, young lady. And welcome back, Lander Valley soccer fans. This is the second game of the day here from the state soccer tournament in Gillette. The Lady Tigers are preparing to take on the Warriors from Worland. A little bit of deja vu going on here. The boys from Lander also competed against Worland this morning. That game resulting in the 2-0 victory for Lander. The ladies from Lander will be looking to repeat that win, well earned by their male counterparts just a few hours ago. And we're into just the final 4 minutes or so of preparations ahead of kickoff here. The officials are gathering on the field. Both teams are in their huddles. We're still a minute or two away from when both teams will go to center field, and the starting lineups will be announced here in the stadium. Of course, the Lander Valley Tigers are the reigning 3A state champions after that impressive championship victory this time last year in Green River. Lady Tigers, led by head coach Abilio Monteiro, will be looking to repeat that impressive win last year and make it a two-peat if they can, but it all starts today in round one. Lady Tigers today are wearing all white shirts, white shorts, and white socks, and the Warriors from Worland are in black with some orange fringe. And the Lady Tigers, of course, coming off a strong latter part of their season during which their form really picked up and they logged a series of impressive victories. Head coach Monteiro will be hoping that that form continues here into the state tournament today. So we'll go ahead and get going here with our starting lineups. First, the Lady Warriors from Worland. We've got Mackenzie Ray, number 00 in goal. Number 2, Kira Waffenden. Number 2. Number 3, Annie Page. Number 4, Ali Stamatakos, my apologies. Number 5, Ashlyn Hamer. Number 7, carries Bennett. Number 11, Maddie Robertson. Number 14, Paige Lundgren. Number 15, Kinley Hoffman. Number 17, Aspen Hamilton. And finally, number 21, Kira Warren. That's your starting lineup for the Lady Warriors this afternoon here from Gillette.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 3A Girls State Soccer. Starting out with the Worland Lady Warriors.
And that's going to take us to the starting lineup for your Lady Tigers here. 4 hours from home in Gillette from this sports complex. It's a beautiful turf field, windy and cloudy and cool day. The starting lineup for the Lady Tigers includes Ange Rudd, number 0 in goal. Captain Addie Rounds, number 3, plays defense. Number 9, Brinley Hammond, also defense. Number 10, Britt Richards is a forward. Number 11, Aurelia Reagan is a defender. Number 12, Finley Morton, midfield. Another Captain Addie Weston is number 15 and also plays in midfield. And third Captain Blue Blackburn, number 23, is a forward. Hadley Weston, number 30, also a forward. And another captain in Georgia Chance, who is number 31 and plays midfield. And finally, rounding out the starting 11 for the Lady Tigers is number 37, forward, Kendall McFadden. And the coaches today are Abilio Montiero and Zoe Pedersen for Lander. I didn't mention the coaches for Worland. We've got the head coach, Jesus de Villa, and the assistant coaches, Jessica Dixon and Connor Macy. The Warriors also have a manager in Cora Clark.
Number 31, Georgia Chance.
So I'm going to put 40 minutes here up on our digital scoreboard. That'll count down as the half continues on. 40 minutes on the clock for both halves as usual here in the 3A conference.
And on field 2 for the Cody Phillies. Number 2, we have Caitlin Inez.
And we will take one final short break here ahead of kickoff. Don't go away. It'll be just about a minute or so, and we will be underway in this first round matchup between the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and the Lady Warriors from Worland.
Number 16, Kimber Chrysler.
Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
We are back here in Gillette where we are getting underway. Blue Blackburn kicks off for the Lady Tigers and the game has begun. It's round 1, the state tournament here from Gillette on a breezy afternoon. Good conditions for some soccer. Not too sunny, not too hot. A little windy. Sometimes I noticed in the game earlier today that the flight of the ball is a little bit impacted by the direction of the wind, but it's not too bad. We've certainly seen worse in Wyoming soccer. Both teams battling for the ball in midfield. Worland sends it long, but only as far as Andrew Rudd in goal. Just takes a moment to restructure her team and then sends it long into midfield where Worland picks it up. But now Lander wins it back quickly, sending it up toward Blue Blackburn, who chases it down, but it's cleared out of play by a Worland center back, and it's going to be a corner to Lander. Georgia Chance, one of the captains for the Lady Tigers, runs over to the corner flag. She'll take this kick. And it's going to be 5 Lady Tigers near the back post here, all crashing in toward the goal, but the corner kick never makes it into play, and it goes out over the byline. It's going to be a goal kick to Worland. So the wind is picking up. It does seem to be impacting the flight of the ball a little bit, but perhaps not. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll die. Both teams battling for possession. The ball bounces high, now settles at the feet of the Lady Tigers. Addie Weston sends it wide. And a shot from distance blocked by Worland. Now Lady Warriors in possession. Briefly bouncing back and forth between both teams here. And it goes out of play for a Lander throw. Addie Weston just settling possession in midfield. And a switch of play here from Lander. The ball's into the Worland box, and now it's cleared over the sideline. So a throw in from the left-hand flank for the Lady Tigers here. Worland clears, but not far enough out of danger. Lander's still trying to rush onto the ball, but now it's finally cleared, but it goes upfield and out of bounds. Lander wins the throw. So Addie Rounds takes the throw, sends it into a central area. Brindley Hammond chases it down in midfield. So a foul and a free kick to Worland inside their own half, but only just near the midway line. So Worland sends it long. Nice ball into the Lander Valley 18-yard box, just near the top of the box. Gets sandwiched between a couple of players, and then Lander clears it away. Comes Worland, just settling possession on their left side. Still Worland charging forward. Lander with defending to do here. Cross into the box, blocked by Lander. Another secondary cross is just wide of Ange Rudd's goal. That was scary momentarily for Lander, but went wide in the end. Now a goal kick to the Lady Tigers. Long goal kick clears the halfway line, and Blue Blackburn chases it down, but Worland is able to clear it sideways and out for a throw to Lander. It's taken quickly by Blackburn. Kendall McFadden's involved, but it's out of play again. So in the other game happening in the first round here is we've got Cody and Buffalo. That game just began a few minutes ago, and Cody has already taken a 2-0 lead in that one in the opening 5 minutes. Meanwhile, Worland takes a throw inside of Lander's half. Throw is no good, and Lander will take over instead. The ball's thrown up line, and Worland wins it back. Now they're closing in on Lander's center backs, but Lander battling well to win back the ball and do the necessary defending. Now Worland takes a throw, and it's immediately pressure back onto the Lady Tigers. Hadley Weston dribbling through midfield, sending one long and forward. There was a little bit too much on it, though, for Britt Richards to get a hold of, but it did go out of play, and now Lander will take a throw-in. Britt Richards, cross into Worland's box. Hadley Weston, Addie Weston from range, gets a shot on target, but it bounced tamely in front of the Worland keeper. And the drop kick does clear the halfway line, where Georgia Chance gets to it first for Lander. Now Worland wins possession. Back to the feet of Lander. Hadley Weston. Out wide to Blue Blackburn. Blackburn, good cross into the box. Dangerous area. Hadley Weston couldn't control it, though, and Worland gets it clear. Addie Rounds. For Lander, does some good defensive work, as she always does. Rounds once again involved. She's having a great season. So Lander wins another throw deep in Worland's half. It's on the left side. Hadley Weston's taking a moment to tie a shoe. Ball goes into a central area. Worland clears it over the sideline and out of play, where an official fumbles it but retrieves it quickly. Lander throw toward Hadley Weston. Now Blue Blackburn. Blackburn with a cross toward the far post, but it's blocked. And finally a shot from Lander sails about 30 feet over the crossbar and out of play. So nearly 10 minutes gone in this game, still 0-0. Lander, though, with the majority of the early possession and pressure. Looking for Hadley Weston up top. Weston still chasing. Couldn't quite get there in time, and it goes off of her toe, out of play. Goal kick, Worland. It's cooling down a little bit here in Gillette. Worland, Lander. Still Lander. Hadley Weston. Britt Richards back to Weston. Another good combination from Lander, but just struggling to find the accuracy in that final pass. Good build-up play, though, throughout the first 10 minutes so far from the Lady Tigers. Now long ball forward. Worland center forward is chasing it. Addie Rounds, though, swept up nicely. The ball goes out of play, and Lander will take a throw on the far side. No subs yet for Abilio Monteiro. And the ball just dribbles out of play, where Worland will take a goal kick. So Lander maintaining a high line here at the back. Their defensive structure is sort of anchored by Addie Rounds in a sweeper position. She's the deepest of the back five, sometimes the back three, sometimes the back five. to Hadley Weston. Did well to maintain possession, and Blue Blackburn now gets on the ball. Blue Blackburn is on the wide right-hand side, plays it inside, and there's a sort of a wild looping shot, but it doesn't trouble Worland's keeper. Worland's goal kick is looped up, not very far this time, only as far as Britt Richards, who did well to steal it for Lander and find Blue Blackburn. Back to Richards now. Richards trying to dribble inside, does get a cross away. Nice work from Richards, but it's cleared by Worland. Georgia Chance in that holding midfield role. Gets on the ball, starts running forward. Now Addie Rounds is fouled. Free kick Lander in midfield. So Georgia Chance will take this free kick. Georgia Chance has a powerful right foot and sends it long into the box, where it bounces off of Britt Richards' thigh and is cleared. Now long and forward by Worland. Ange Rudd comes way off her line to clear it away. And now Worland with a chance to come forward themselves. Worland fighting, dribbling, passing backward, sending it forward again. Still Worland in possession, their best spell of possession so far. And there's a foul committed by Lander for a Worland free kick right there in the middle of the pitch. The free kick is low and doesn't make it very far before Addie Weston cuts it out for the Lady Tigers. Through ball up to Blue Blackburn. Can she get there in time before it goes over the byline? Yes. Blackburn holding up play, waiting for some support. Still Blackburn on the ball, but Worland defends well. Possession is back to Lander now. Brinley Hammond involved there, as well as Finley Morton in midfield. It's going to be Morton with the throw on the left-hand side for Lander. Lobbed to Britt Richards, back to Addie Rounds. Nice triangular passing from Lander. Brinley Hammond, Britt Richards. Good work from Lander down the left side. Ooh, but just too much on the return pass, and it goes out of play. Lander wins the ball again, thanks to Addie Weston, number 15. And a long ball forward for Lander is headed away by the Worland center back. 25 minutes left in the half, still 0-0. Finley Morton prepares to throw and looks for Blue Blackburn, who's nudged off the ball, but gets back on it immediately. Blackburn to Hadley Weston. Lander trying to get a shot away, and they eventually do, but it's scrappy and far from the goal. Aurelia Reagan for Lander on the far side. Worland sends it long. Addie Rounds deals with it for Lander. Looking for Britt Richards. Worland steals it back and plays a really promising ball forward. Addie Rounds, though, was so quick to get across and sweep it up. And Lander can clear the ball. So Finley Morton will take a throw here on the near side. That's the left. Worland clears. Goes all the way deep to Georgia Chance, who sends it long in the other direction and bounces out of play. Yet another throw for Finley Morton and Lander. Still 0-0, no clear-cut scoring opportunities yet for either team. A couple of off-target attempts from distance from Lander. Lady Tigers are dominating possession, but Worland is defending well so far, and Lander hasn't quite troubled the goalkeeper in orange. Both teams fighting to settle the ball in midfield. Finley Morton clears it up the left-hand channel. Hadley Weston's going to get there. Hadley Weston looking for an outlet, finds Blue Blackburn, trying to cut inside Blackburn. She goes down, no foul, says the referee, and it's out of play. And Lander throws in quickly, and they'll have to do it again because it went out of play. Finley Morton's arms might be getting tired after about 30 throw-ins in the opening 20 minutes here. Britt Richards. Of a long throw from Lander, it's all the way into the box. Nice, powerful throw in, but it's cleared away quickly by Worland for a similar throw in by Lander in an identical position. We'll have another long throw into the box here. Here it comes. Lander with a chance here. Hadley Weston, ooh, couldn't get on the end of it. Cleared by Worland. Lady Warriors strolling forward down their left. Cut out by Georgia Chance for Lander. Blasted forward. Chance has a powerful right foot. And the Warriors goalkeeper's got it. Hadley Weston loses the ball. Fights for it, gets it back, loses it again. Now it's Worland. Goes across the field, and Finley Morton will just see that one out of play and throw it in. Down the line, looking for Britt Richards. But instead it goes off of a Worland player, and Morton will take yet another throw. It's sent long by Worland. There's pressure on Addie Rounds here at the back, but she's calm and willing to just kind of touch the ball a couple of times, despite being the last defender for Lander. Good composure there from Rounds. So we're into the final 20 minutes of the first half and still no score. Most of the game has been played in the Worland half, Lander dominating possession, but now the Lady Warriors have a chance to come forward. And it didn't last long because now Britt Richards has it for Lander. She takes a lot of space and sends Blue Blackburn sprinting up along the left, but she's not going to be able to get there in time, and the ball goes out of play. Addie Weston winning the ball back for Lander in the middle of the field. Looking for Hadley Weston. Lander using the right-hand channel for the first time in a while, and a good looking cross goes nearly into the box, but kind of bends out over the byline in the end, and that's going to be a Worland goal kick. Drop kick from Worland's keeper falls right into the exact center of the pitch. Worland progressing upfield, but Lander winning back possession quickly. Now the ball goes the other way, all the way to the end of the pitch where Worland's goalkeeper has it again. A long ball clears the halfway line from the goalkeeper, and it bounces back and forth between both teams in midfield. Worland tries to get a ball into a central area, but Lander clears up to Hadley Weston, who still has it. Hadley Weston looking for a good option, turns and fires one long up and over the top, but once again, too much on the long ball from Lander, just trickles harmlessly up to the Worland goalkeeper. Lander struggling to keep the ball on the ground. Takes a free kick inside of their own half. Georgia Chance blasted it as long as she could, and Britt Richards pops up with it, but gets kind of bullied off the ball, and it's out of play. Lander, though, wins the throw. Finley Morton, number 12, forward toward Richards. Back to Morton. Morton in the corner. Ball pushed out of play again by Worland. Morton throws toward Richards, looking for Blackburn. Out of play. So a couple more subs for Worland. The Lady Warriors using their bench more in this game so far when compared to the Lady Tigers. 14 minutes left to go until halftime. Finley Morton. Cleared by Worland.
Next game, I don't be tired. It's contagious.
Addie Rounds. Passes back to Georgia Chance, who hits it Long for Blue Blackburn to chase. It lands with Blackburn. This is a chance for Lander here. Blackburn tries to finish, but the ball is smothered by the keeper for Worland. That was a big opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Blackburn was one-on-one with the keeper, couldn't quite find the finishing touch though. Now it's out of play again. Another chance for Finley Morton to take the throw. And she sends it toward Richards, who looks for Hadley Weston, goes to Worland instead. Worland, nice place, home of one of my favorite restaurants in the state. Shout out to Asian Cuisine and Steve. Twelve and a half minutes left to go in the opening period. Neither team able to get onto the score sheet yet. Lander with the best chance of the half so far, just moments ago with Blue Blackburn, but now Worland's goalkeeper has it again, and the Lady Warriors can settle. They're still struggling to find a way to bring the game into Lander's half. It's that back line for the Lady Tigers, so solid, anchored by Georgia Chance and Addie Rounds. Nothing's really getting by them so far. Addie Rounds defending for Lander, passing forward to Blue Blackburn. She toe pokes it toward Weston, but it goes past Weston and out of play. Lander's got it again here. A little switch of play over to the right side. That's been a rarely used channel so far in the game for Lander. Kendall McFadden got a touch on it. Aurelia Reagan throwing in on the far side toward McFadden. Brindley Hammond switches the play toward Finley Morton. Stolen by Worland though. Britt Richards back on the ball for Lander. Now Hadley Weston for Lander. Can the Lady Tigers get a shot away here? Weston trying to turn. Does get the shot away, and it's a promising shot that did have some dip on it and a little curl, but was caught easily in the end by the Warriors keeper. 10 minutes left to go until half. Ball bouncing high between both teams in midfield. Wyo Today cameraman Carl in great position there on the far side to capture the magic. Lander plays it back to Georgia Chance. Georgia Chance sends it long. Worland clears the ball out of play. Blue Blackburn popping up with the ball on the right this time. Blackburn has covered a lot of ground in the half. She does find Hadley Weston rather. Now Britt Richards tries something from distance. Doesn't get a lot of power on it though. Addie Weston playing her role well, settling the ball in midfield, sending it forward toward Blue Blackburn, but before she could get there, the Worland keeper caught the ball. So we will have a substitution for the Lady Tigers here. It's going to be number 8, Harlow Baker, coming into the game. Billy Montiero deciding to change things up a little bit after sticking with the opening lineup for most of the first half. Ball's into midfield here. Bounces over the halfway line, and it's cleared forward by Lander. So Harlow Baker is into the game, and Hadley Weston, number 30, comes out. So it's played all the way back to Georgia Chance for Lander and sent forward. Chance's right foot does the work again to get the Tigers forward, but there's too much on it and it's out of play. Goal kick, Worland. Just about 7 minutes until halftime. No score yet. Lander with the better chances in the majority of the possession. Harlow Baker involved for the first time. Plays it back toward Finley Morton, but Worland takes the ball instead and charges forward down the right. Addie Rounds defending well as always. And she wins the throw, which goes toward Brindley Hammond. Now Blue Blackburn. Now Addie Weston, Blackburn, Richards. Long ball forward from Worland's right midfielder, number 4. But Addie Rounds, so reliable in the back, uses Georgia Chance to get it long and clear. Good defensive header by Georgia Chance. Finley Morton. Switch of play now. The ball comes forward along the right for Lander. Neither team able to settle in possession. Now Britt Richards gets on the ball toward Blue Blackburn. The ball is long and the keeper has it for Worland. Four minutes left to go in the half, 4.5 minutes rather. Worland going direct, trying to send it up and over the top, but Lander wins possession again. Harlow Baker on the run, trying to get on the end of a through ball, but it's cleared by Worland, and Lander will take that opportunity to make a sub. It's going to be Hadley Weston coming back into the game. Kendall McFadden comes out. Britt Richards gets on the ball here, and Finley Morton tries to blast it long, but it goes straight up in the air and falls onto the heads of the Worland bench. Throw by Finley Morton. Sent all the way back somewhat awkwardly for Georgia Chance, but she dealt with it. Now a good ball forward. Blue Blackburn's first touch kind of let her down, but she still has it now. Britt Richards back to Blackburn. Blackburn all the way back. Finley Morton loses the ball, and Worland sees it out of play in their own half. Cleared by Worland. As far as Addie Weston. Weston again with the shot from range, but it's caught by Worland's keeper. So the usual offensive subjects all involved for Lander, but not quite able to link up together so far today. Credit to the Lady Warriors backline for some good defensive organization. And now here comes Worland forward. Their center forwards just kind of isolated alone in a sea of Lander center backs though, and Addie Rounds picks up the ball for the Lady Tigers and gets her team out of slight danger. Two minutes to go until half. Hadley Weston finds Brindley Hammond. Worland has the ball. They try something, but it's cleared by Georgia Chance again. But in midfield, Worland wins the ball back quickly, and now Lander does the same. Hadley Weston trying to settle the ball, can't do it. Tries to send it long, now Hadley Weston does have it. Harlow Baker cuts across to get involved. Britt Richards now passes it forward, but to no one in particular. And 1 minute to go until the break. Nice first touch in midfield there by Worland's number 2. But Addie Rounds picks up possession for Lander. Worland trying to turn. Able to turn. Now Worland coming forward down the right-hand side. Can they get across into the box? No. Finley Morton with a throw for Lander toward Blue Blackburn. Blackburn couldn't quite control, but it ends up at the feet of Britt Richards. Worland clears it long again, but there's really no one there to receive it properly. So Lander does the same, and it goes over everyone's head. That'll do it for half. It's 0-0 here in the first round of the state tournament in Gillette. Lander Valley 0, Worland Lady Warriors also 0. We will be right back very soon with our halftime show. The break overall will be about 10 minutes, so we'll come back in 5, do a minute or two of halftime commentary, and then we'll be back after that for the kickoff of the second half in this game where there is all to play for between Lander and Worland. 0-0 the score. We will be right back.
Electric Association member, it all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And we are back here in Gillette, where the clouds are starting to cover more of the sky and the temperature is dropping slightly. The breeze, though, is continuing as the Lady Tigers take the field for the second half against the Lady Warriors from Worland here in the first round of the state tournament of the 3A conference. Put 40 minutes back here on the clock and get underway in the second half. Score, of course, remains tied 0-0. Both teams fighting to take an advantage in the first half, neither quite able to make the breakthrough. Lander certainly with the majority of the possession and the offensive opportunity, but still not a lot of clear-cut chances. One that fell to Blue Blackburn that she couldn't quite tuck away, but other than that, not a lot of sights of goal for Lander or for Worland. We're just moments away from kickoff here. It will be the Lady Warriors getting us started here in the second half. And here we go. Second half has begun. Lander going to look to adjust some things offensively and try to create a little bit more than they were able to in the first half. Defensively, not a lot of work to be done. The Lady Tigers are looking solid. The likes of Addie Rounds back there. Georgia Chance as well holding it down. quickly here in the second half. It's a Worland corner kick to get us underway. This is an opportunity for the Lady Warriors to get a ball into the box. A rare opportunity, and it's taken short instead. Interesting corner kick routine, but it didn't really work out because Hadley Weston stole the ball for Lander, and now Blue Blackburn has it in midfield with room to run into. Blackburn back to Richards, and then return pass to Blackburn and across into the box where the goalkeeper can get it for Worland. Georgia Chance with a defensive header on that first time ball from the goalkeeper's kick. Now the ball's played long and through. Worland trying to chase it down, but Addie Rounds is going to get there first for Lander and just shield the ball. Perfectly turned and found Britt Richards. Another tidy defensive contribution from Rounds. Here comes Blue Blackburn now. Lost the ball to Worland. Addie Weston plays it back to Georgia Chance, who, as usual, goes long and direct, but can't connect with Blue Blackburn, and Worland takes over. Here comes Worland. Finley Morton tries to clear, but it bounces awkwardly, and Worland picks it up. Coming into Lander's box, here's Worland. Worland with a chance here to score. Saved by Ange Rudd. Good shot, but an even better save. So that was Worland's best chance of the game there. A direct run by their number 4 and a good powerful shot that was saved by Rudd in goal. Now at the other end, it's Hadley Weston trying to take a shot on Worland's goal, but she's pushed to the outside. Cuts it back for Blue Blackburn, who chips it well over the crossbar. So good chances at both ends there, one after the other. First Worland with a shot that was saved by Ange Rudd, and then Hadley Weston creating a shooting opportunity for Blue Blackburn for Lander. "36 minutes to go in the game. Both teams battling for possession in midfield currently. And across into the box from Lander goes up and lands on top of the roof of the net. And my apologies if some wind noise is being picked up by the microphone. It is a bit breezy this afternoon in Gillette. Just a bit, nothing unusual. Forward by Lander, Blue Blackburn chasing the ball. Falls to the feet of Hadley Weston. Now Blackburn, and an offside flag is up against Lander. So free kick to Worland. Lander trying to come forward again. Blue Blackburn in possession. A lot of the creative work up top for Lander has come through the feet of Blackburn as usual. And now in midfield, Addie Weston doing well to hold the ball for Lander. And now Weston blasts it long, trying to find Blackburn. Here's Worland now. Back to Lander. Back to Worland. Neither team can settle. Addie Weston, as usual, proving her utility in midfield. Now Blue Blackburn on the far left side for the Lady Tigers. Linking up with Richards. Back to Finley Morton. A switch of play toward Brindley Hammond. Addie Rounds charging forward from deep and fouling a Worland player in the process. That's going to be a Warriors free kick inside of their own half. Here comes the free kick from Worland. It's low and bouncing across the surface. Somehow makes it past everyone and goes all the way to Ange Rudd in goal for Lander. Aurelia Reagan, number 11 for Lander, takes a throw on the right side. Finds Addie Weston, who tries to chip it up along the sideline, but it goes out of play. Reagan takes the throw, and it goes toward Blue Blackburn. And a whistle for a handball against Lander. It's going to be a Worland free kick once again inside of their own half. The Lander backline in response just drops a little deeper to cover this free kick. Addie Rounds and Georgia Chance are the deepest lying players, but it doesn't get that far, and Addie Weston makes a stop instead. Just over half an hour to go in the game. Still no score. And a throw in for Lander on the right side. Tried to keep it in, but couldn't, so Worland will take over with a throw of their own. Blue Blackburn into a central area looking for Hadley Weston. Couldn't connect. Worland wins the ball back. Neither team really able to settle into 2 or 3 linked passes. It's been a bit of back and forth throughout this game. Second half looking a bit more even than the first, during which Lander was quite dominant. So we will have a corner kick here for Lander. This is a good opportunity. The right foot of Georgia Chance will certainly place this deep in the Worland box. Here it comes toward the near post. It's cut out by Worland, and the follow-up shot by Blackburn on the half volley into the arms of the Worland goalkeeper. Nice reaction from Blackburn, but not a lot of power on the shot. So Worland wins a throw-in deep in Lander's half. The throw-in is going to be long. And the follow-up cross goes off of a Lander player and out over the byline, so a Worland corner kick on the left side this time. Another opportunity for Worland to get a ball into Ange Rudd's box, and a lot of motion inside of the box for both teams, and there is a touch from a Worland player, still not cleared by Lander, but tipped over the crossbar by Andrutt. Good goalkeeping there. Not an easy save to make, just the fingertip push up and over the crossbar from Rudd. That's going to be another corner kick, though, for Worland. 29 minutes to go until the final whistle, which, of course, if we remain tied, will go to penalty kicks. Sent long and forward by Lander. It's cleared, but only as far as Worland's number 17. Blue Blackburn gets a touch on it, tries to charge forward, but swept up by Worland, and Lander not quite able to nail the counterattack on that occasion. Still in possession, though, the Lady Tigers, coming forward from the left side. Hadley Weston applying pressure. Blue Blackburn. Cleared away by Worland, but Britt Richards chested it down well. So a throw in on the right-hand side for Lander here. Down the line. Lander trying to work a ball into a central area, but Worland defends well, keeping the ball on the margin. Addie Weston loses the ball. Finley Morton wins the ball back, and now it's Blue Blackburn. So Worland clears. Good defensive work throughout this second half, especially by the Lady Warriors. Pair of subs for Worland now. Worland certainly using their bench more frequently than Lander in this game. Abilio Monteiro keeping his substitutions to a minimum. I believe we've only seen one or two all game for Lander. Hadley Weston carries the ball on the far side for Lander, trying to get something into the central part of the pitch, and it does come somewhat central toward Blue Blackburn, who couldn't control it under pressure, and Worland cleared it long. Rounds. Blue Blackburn coming forward here. Lander trying to apply pressure, but Worland's defensive shape is intact. Kendall McFadden was involved there in the process of winning a corner kick for Lander. It's going to be Finley Morton coming across to take it. corner kick comes into the box, but it's commanded well by the goalkeeper for Worland in orange. We're into the final 25 minutes here. Still a lot of game left to play, but neither team really looking like scoring for now. The long ball goes over the top of the Lander backline. Georgia Chance sprints back to defend and does well to turn and send it up line. Kendall McFadden trying to get on the end of it, but it goes out of play in favor of Lander. Addie Rounds throws it toward McFadden. So it goes out of play now, and it'll be Worland's goal kick. We'll have yet another sub for Worland, keeping the legs fresh out there, the Lady Warriors. The goal kick is only as far as Blue Blackburn, who has a shot, an opportunity to shoot here rather, and sends it into a central area. Lander trying to get a shot away, but no. Worland defends well. And finally, a shot does come in from Lander, but it's when they wanted it to be and not on target. Worland continuing to defend well. Lander throwing everything at the ball here, trying to open up a clear-cut chance to shoot on the Worland goal, but it hasn't happened much at all in this game. Good pressure, though, from the Lady Tigers to keep going. Now here's Blue Blackburn with a chance. Ooh, but the offside flag is raised. Blackburn couldn't quite time her run properly there, and good vision from Hadley Weston, but Blackburn was indeed offside. So Worland gets another clearance in and wins the ball in midfield. So Worland absorbing a lot of pressure, but not looking too fragile at the back. Quite solid defensively. Aurelia Reagan now charging forward for Lander. Defending for Lander, I should say. So we're into the final 20 minutes, the last quarter of the total allotted time for this game. A goal at this stage for either team would certainly be a major advantage, given the lack of goal-scoring opportunities in both directions. Too soon to say, but it does feel like penalty kicks are a possibility in this one, given the defensive nature of the game. Worland winning possession in midfield. But it goes out of play and Lander will take a throw. No, we'll let Worland will take a throw instead. Ball's forward into a dangerous area for Worland, but Georgia Chance slides across and clears the ball out of play. Worland throw. Kendall McFadden wins the ball and charges forward. McFadden has space to run into along the right side. Can she get across into the box? She's one-on-one with the defender and tries to turn, still waiting to get across into the box, but once again, Worland defending well with good physicality and strength. Now the throw in from Lander does drop into the Worland box. Blue Blackburn gets a shot away, but it's into the side netting, not on target. It was the outside of the right boot from Blackburn. Just a bit of an instinctive first-time attempt, but couldn't find the frame of the Worland goal. The goal kick is won first time by Hadley Weston, who plays it forward to Blue Blackburn down the left. Back to Weston, who gets across, but the cross is deflected and it goes out of play. Should be a corner kick to Lander. Georgia Chance jogging from her defensive position to take this corner kick for the Lady Tigers. Five Tigers in the box. Georgia Chance, nice ball to the top of the box, and a shot from Hadley Weston is well over the Worland crossbar. Goal kick to the Warriors. So on the other field, it is Cody leading 8-0 over Buffalo. Worland taking their time with the goal kick, just looking for an open Warrior, and it doesn't go very far, but now their number 4, their left back, who's been reliable all game, does clear the ball long for Worland. Then it's quickly sent back the other direction, and we've got a bit of boom ball happening, long passes in either direction, one after the other. Now Addie Weston looking for Blue Blackburn up top. The Worland left back did well again. Worland taking their time, playing out of the back and trying to switch the play, but it goes results in a foul on the far side in the end. Lander fouled Worland's right-sided midfielder, and the Warriors will take a free kick inside of their own half. Lander backline's dropping deep to defend. Addie Weston's dropping into a defensive position from midfield. Now Lander quickly sends one the other direction where Kendall McFadden's chasing it. So a foul there committed by Kendall McFadden. It's going to be another Worland free kick inside of their own half.
Hey, nice job, Aspen.
It's long, it's over the midfield line, but shouldered down by Britt Richards for Lander. Lander wins a free kick. This is in a promising area for the powerful right foot of Georgia Chance. Georgia Chance will go long with this one. It floats into a dangerous area, but it's wide of the Worland goal. Chance is capable from shooting from that kind of 50, 40-yard distance, and on that occasion couldn't quite find the target. Into the final 15 minutes here. Another sub for Worland. Not a lot of subs for Lander this game. Forward from Lander, cleared by Worland. Powerful defensive header by Georgia Chance. And it's out of play for a Lander throw. So the Worland back line holding strong, defending well. Most of this game played in the mid third of the pitch. A lot of battling for possession, not a lot of clear-cut offensive chances. Each team has had one or two, but pretty evenly matched overall. Lander dominating the majority of the possession, but not looking especially threatening. Addie Weston forward toward Blue Blackburn. He's chasing it. Blackburn got half a shot away, but it was stifled in the end, and Worland clears.
We got Ali as a forward now. Come on, Noise. Force her left.
Lander in possession again in the Worland half. A shot from distance from Hadley Weston is blocked and cleared by Worland. That's going to bounce long and then out of play for a Lander throw that Georgia Chance will take inside of her own half. Kendall McFadden trying to settle the ball. Goes out of play, and Lander will take a throw. So Worland's still absorbing a lot of pressure, but doing so confidently so far in the game. 12 minutes left to go. Addie Rounds wins the ball in midfield for Lander in an advanced position. The Lander back four has sort of transformed into a bit of a diamond here, with Georgia Chance lying a little deeper in the sweeper role and Addie Rounds progressing slightly forward into midfield. And now a tame effort rolls into the arms of the Worland keeper, who will boot it into midfield, where Aurelia Reagan got her head on it. Sent long by Reagan toward Kendall McFadden. Kendall McFadden still, Blue Blackburn racing to get there, but it's into the arms of the Worland keeper. Good catch from her. Another big, powerful header from Georgia Chance. Defensively, Chance, of course, in other times is more of an offensive player for Lander, very versatile. Today, she is more of a anchoring sweeper, but on other occasions, she does progress forward into that attacking mid role in the final third and can be an offensive weapon as well when needed for Abilio Monteiro.
Let's go, Black. 10 minutes. All we need is one chance.
Lander still in possession, applying more and more pressure, and a shot from distance from Addie Weston is blocked and Worland clears. Throw into Lander. Aurelia Reagan, nice cross into the box there. It falls to Hadley Weston trying to get a shot away. Ooh, but the shot is blocked. More good defending from Worland. Back into the box now from Lander, and a shot is high and over the crossbar from Britt Richards. Worland absorbing wave after wave of Lady Tiger pressure here. Final 9 minutes of regulation. A goal from either team would almost certainly seal it based on the play style of this game. Very tight, not a lot of opportunities to score, so one would certainly be enough. Long throw in from Lander toward Britt Richards, and the shot from Blue Blackburn is on target but caught by the kneeling Worland keeper. Worland's keeper just holding the ball for an extra moment, then drop kicking it well over the halfway line. A dangerous ball forward. Georgia chance, though, with the defensive work at the back to alleviate the danger. Chance clears it long. Worland picks the ball up again. Worland in Lander's half for the first time in several minutes, trying to get a cross into the box. Cross does come in from Worland, but Lander and Britt Richards able to clear it away. And now the ball moves the other direction. Hadley Weston toward Blue Blackburn. Ooh, cleared again by Worland, long and out of play. Worland wins a free kick in their own half again. 7 minutes to play. It's closing in on the final stages of this game. Both teams will certainly get a little more desperate now and start to throw all of their offensive forces forward. It's Lander doing so currently. Brindley Hammond loses out to Worland. Now the Warriors coming forward with some space in midfield. Addie Rounds is on the case for Lander. Rounds does get there and clears the ball. Good work from Rounds. Britt Richards. Lander still. Kendall McFadden pops up with it on the right, using her pace to drive forward, taking space for the Lady Tigers. Now Kendall McFadden trying to get a cross into the box, picking her head up, doesn't see an option, still holding up the ball in the corner. Now Kendall McFadden emerges with it and does get a cross away. It's hit first time by Blue Blackburn at the near post, but it sails over the goal. Little over 5 minutes left in the game. Lander continuing to pile on pressure, but Worland defending very well. Here's a chance for Blue Blackburn, and it's bouncing awkwardly. It's into the goal. Worland concedes. Lander scores. Difficult to see what happened there. It seems maybe Blue Blackburn got the final touch. It did nestle into the inside of that Worland far post, and with just 5 minutes left to go, Lander Valley scores that all-important goal. Excellent timing for the Tigers, who continued to pile on pressure, and now they've got something to show for it. Lander Valley 1, Worland Warriors 0. So Lander now with just 4 minutes to go to see out their 1-0 lead. Worland had defended so well throughout the second half, but you'd have to say Lander deserved their 1-0 lead. They have been the more threatening team throughout this game. And Now we do have a player down on the sideline, so we'll just take a minute here. There will be a break in play with 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. The clock will have to stop here. So it will be a free kick to Lander. It's on the right-hand side. Georgia Chance is going to take it. Georgia Chance is certainly going to blast this one into the Worland box from distance. Here it comes. It's a long ball over the top. It's bound for Blue Blackburn, who comes up with it and finds Kendall McFadden, who tries to shoot from a wide angle, and it's not on target. But the clock has started again. We are into the final 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the game. Lander Valley leading 1-0 over the Worland Lady Warriors. So some time has been added back onto the clock here at the sports complex in Gillette. We've got a minute added back on. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. So I will keep my clock paused until the two clocks line up, then I will start it again. Possibly enough time for another opportunity from either team. Could Worland find an equalizer? We'll see, but for now, it's the Lander Valley dominating possession. Aurelia Reagan sends it forward. Blue Blackburn's chasing it, but can't quite get there. Into the final 4 minutes officially now per the scoreboard on site. Throw in from Lander. Georgia Chance blasts it long toward Kendall McFadden, who settles it off of her forehead. Addie Weston toward Blue Blackburn. Kendall McFadden. Brinley Hammond gets a sort of strange cross toward the far post, but no one's there, and it goes over the byline. Goal kick, Worland. So the two clocks have now aligned, and we are into the final 3.5 minutes here. Worland trying to come forward and create an opportunity to equalize, but Addie Rounds defending well to prevent that. It's been great defensive work from both teams. Lander in particular maintaining the clean sheet rather. Worland defending adamantly as well, with one minor slip-up that allowed Lander to score that all-important goal about 5 minutes ago. Worland attempting to just blast it long and get one more opportunity for one of their forwards to run through onto Ange Rudd in the Lander goal, but once again it was Georgia Chance getting a clutch clearance there, and Lander Valley looking like the favorites to just see out this 1-0 win here late in the second half with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Kendall McFadden on the ball for Lander. McFadden tries to play it back, but Worland wins the ball. Worland with a chance to run forward here. They have 3 forward players in support. Lander's defensive shape is good though. And a shot from distance goes in. Worland scores. So Worland equalizes from about 35 yards out. An incredible shot from distance. The clock has been stopped here in the stadium. A minute and 15 seconds left to go. Lander Valley, right when they were looking sure to see out their victory, concedes a goal from distance after a beautiful shot by the Lady Warriors. It's a minute and 15 seconds left in regulation. Both teams now fighting to win this first round contest. The Worland bench and coaching staff goes absolutely wild on the sideline. Blue Blackburn gets us underway and the clock has started again. Addie rounds. Plays it back to Aurelia Reagan, who sends it long. Worland clears though. Just 1 minute left. Is there time for a winner for either team? Worland in possession in midfield, 50 seconds on the clock. Lander Valley, though, winning possession. Britt Richards toward Hadley Weston. And a long ball forward from Lander. That's going to be too far, though, for Blue Blackburn, and a goal kick to Worland. Less than 30 seconds. This game is not going to be over when the final whistle blows. Five seconds left. Worland's goalkeeper blasts it forward, and 3, 2, 1. And there's the final whistle. Regulation time is over. Worland with a late equalizer to stay alive here in the first round of the playoff. An incredible second half. Lander finally scoring, looking like they were going to get the win, and then Worland with just a few minutes left equalizing. And so I've just been informed that we will have 2 extra 10-minute periods here. We will continue playing for 2 10-minute periods, and if the game remains tied after both of those extra halves, we will go to penalty kicks from there. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be sure to return ahead of the action in this dramatic first-round contest where Lander Valley Lady Tigers are tied with the Worland Lady Warriors. The score is 1-1. We will be right back.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
High Plains Power is a touchstone.
So we are back here in Gillette, where the Lander Valley Lady Tigers are going to extra time against the Worland Lady Warriors. Score after regulation is 1-1. We will have two 10-minute periods with a 2-minute halftime in between. If the score remains tied after both extra time periods, we will be going to penalty kicks. So we'll put 10 minutes on the clock here for the first period of extra time. Dramatic start to the tournament here for Lander Valley. It will be Kendall McFadden, the center forward for the Lady Tigers, getting us underway in this first extra time period. And here we go. Extra time has begun. Lander Valley 1, Worland 1, all to play for in the first round of the state tournament, where the Lady Tigers are the reigning champions of the 3A division. And without winning this game, they will not be able to defend their title, so it's all to play for here for both teams. Worland riding high off of that late equalizer in regulation time, a beautiful long-range finish from distance that settled into Ange Rudd's net. Now in midfield, it's Lander Valley in possession. Lander Valley carrying the ball forward along the right-hand side. It's cleared out of play by Worland, and Lander will take another throw on the far side. That's their right. It's going to be Brinley Hammond to take the throw. Lander Valley just settling down and keeping possession, being patient on the ball. Hadley Weston finding Britt Richards. Britt Richards cutting inside and looking for a nice ball forward that almost linked up well with Blue Blackburn, but not quite. Blackburn was offside in the end, and it's going to be a free kick to Worland from just the top of their 18-yard box. Both teams battling in midfield. Worland popping up with it though, but Britt Richards knocks it away. Both teams struggling to settle. There are 6.5 minutes left in the first period of extra time. Goes all the way back to Georgia Chance for Lander, who blasts it long. Worland now in possession. Worland being patient in possession, but Addie Rounds did well to win the ball. So there's a handball committed there by Lander in midfield. It's going to be a Worland free kick and a promising area, central. It's about 50 yards from the face of Andrew Rudd's goal, and it's floated towards Andrew Rudd, who catches the ball. It was on frame. So the clock has been stopped with 5 minutes to go. Just a quick break after Hadley Weston took a soccer ball to the face. She seems to be okay. We're just taking a moment, a little breather here. It's never comfortable to take one straight to the face like that. And Hadley Weston now is walking it off in style. Less than 5 minutes to go here. The first period of extra time. Extra time so far has been a battle of midfield. Neither team able to create a clear-cut opportunity to take the lead. We do, of course, have 1 minute, one period of extra time after this one. That'll be another 10 minutes. But for now, it's going to be a goal kick to Worland. And Worland's goal kick floated into shallow midfield. Lander winning the ball back, though. Hadley Weston dribbling well. Nice close control from Weston along the left-hand channel. Weston cutting inside, trying to get across into the box, but it's off the hand of a Warrior, so a free kick to Lander as a result of that handball. The powerful right foot of Georgia Chance is going to take it. We might see a shot here. It is a shot from Chance, but it's just over the crossbar. Powerful shot, but couldn't quite get the dip that Chance needed to settle that onto the frame of the Worland goal. So another goal kick to the Warriors here. 3 minutes left to go into the mini halftime break between extra time periods. It's out of play on the far side of midfield for a Lander Valley throw-in. Hadley, Weston. Kendall McFadden got involved. Hadley Weston again. Worland clears. And there is a foul against Lander Valley in a central area. So with 2 minutes rather, in the first period of extra time, it's going to be a free kick from deep but central. Georgia Chance will take it. I imagine she'll go direct with this again. Her foot is powerful. No, she tries to chip it instead into the forward players, and it falls accurately to the feet of Blue Blackburn. Back to Chance now from wide, cross into the box, cleared by Worland. Brindley Hammond defending. Wide to Britt Richards, who couldn't settle, and it goes off her toe and out of play for a Worland throw. Addie Rounds shielding the ball, and Finley Morton doing the same. But it falls to Worland's number 4, who just absolutely blasts it all the way upfield to the hands of Lander goalkeeper Andrew Rudd, number 0. And we're into the final 30 seconds or so of the first period of extra time. We will have that 2-minute mini halftime break between extra time periods. Lander Valley holding on to possession in midfield as the clock ticks down. The score still 1-1 here in extra time. Lander Valley trying to find a way to win their first round matchup against the Worland Lady Warriors, and there is the halftime, the whistle for the end of the first period of extra time, I should say. We will now have 2 minutes of a short halftime break before another 10-minute period of play, after which, if the game remains tied, we will have penalty kicks. So we'll take a quick break here, but we'll be back shortly with more action here from the 3A state tournament in Gillette.
What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports.
And we're back here in Gillette for the second extra time period. We'll have another 10 minutes of play here as Worland battles Lander for victory in the first round of the 3A state tournament in Gillette. It's been a dramatic game so far. We had 0-0 at halftime in regulation before Lander Valley found a way through, and then Worland with that late equalizer from distance to take the game to extra time. Now, after one period of extra time, it remains 1-1, 9 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and if we remain tied after that, we will be going to penalty kicks here. Ball all the way back into the arms of Andrew Rudd for Lander. Rudd boots it long, but it's knocked down by Worland in midfield. Now Lander Valley in possession. Britt Richards charging forward. Finding a ball up to Kendall McFadden, who finds Blue Blackburn. Now Georgia Chance charging through a crowd of Warriors, and Hadley Weston goes down, and there is a whistle. This could be a free kick to Lander from the top of the box, and yes, it will be. So a foul against Hadley Weston sets up Lander for a set-piece opportunity right at the top of Worland's 18-yard box. A prime opportunity for the powerful right foot of Georgia Chance. Clock is still ticking here. We're down to 8 minutes left. Georgia Chance takes the shot. Ooh, it was on target and it was placed well, but not enough power to beat the Worland goalkeeper. So Worland makes the save. The score remains 1-1. High drop kick, bounces over the midfield line. Addie Rounds drops deep to defend. Addie Rounds takes a throw on the far side. Lander trying to progress along the left-hand flank. Addie Weston sends the ball forward. Goes out of play though. Worland throw. Worland sends it all the way back to their Lander, rather. Sends it back to their goalkeeper, who blasts it into midfield, and it bounces high awkwardly. Blue Blackburn's trying to settle. Blackburn kicks it into a central area where it finds Kendall McFadden. McFadden turns, running through on Worland's goal, but defended by the Warriors. Now Blue Blackburn driven into a wide area, but a handball against Lander is going to result in a Worland free kick. So 6.5 minutes to go here of open play. It's looking tight. No major clear-cut opportunities for either team in extra time so far. Could that mean we're going to penalties? We shall see. Both teams still battling, locked in on defense. The tiredness, though, is beginning to show on the field. Lander wins the ball in midfield. Played forward by Brindley Hammond. Worland cuts it out defensively for a Lander throw. It's going to be down near the corner flag. Georgia Chance will take this throw. It'll be long, hopefully for Chance, into the box. It does drop into the box, and the shot from Blackburn is well wide of the goal, so a goal kick to Worland.
2025 State Soccer Championships. On field 2, we have a matchup between Cody and Rollins. Starting with the Cody Bronx. Number 22, Jackson AC.
5 minutes left here.
Number 7, Zane Balio. Number 11,
Long throw for Lander toward Kendall McFadden. Kendall McFadden trying to get across into the box, and she does. Ooh, Hadley Weston nearly getting on the end of that one, but it was seized confidently by the Worland keeper. Lander applying pressure here, trying to find the winner. Kendall McFadden in particular looking energetic and determined. Aurelia Reagan blasted forward. It's going to bounce for Kendall McFadden, who picks it up, charging toward the corner flag, trying to get a cross off. But once again, Worland defends well.
And now for Rollins. Number 1, we have Fisher Murray.
Blue Blackburn takes the throw toward McFadden. Cleared by Worland. Long ball forward, but there's nobody there for the Warriors. It goes all the way to Andrew Rudd.
Number 9, Gasper Ferreira. Number 10,
Andrew Rudd's goal kick into midfield.
Number 11,
4 minutes left. Long ball forward for Kendall McFadden to chase. McFadden trying to settle it, but plays it back to Georgia Chance instead. Shot from distance from Chance is over the goal. Goal kick to Worland.
Number 29, Jorge Ferrales. They're coached by Adrian.
It's a nervy finish here for both teams. A goal at this stage for either team would certainly be a winner. Just 3 minutes left in regulation. Not regulation, I should say, in extra time. The second period of extra time. Now in midfield, both teams trying to claim possession, and a ball lobbed forward by Lander. But a whistle for a foul committed by Georgia Chance. It's going to result in a Worland free kick inside of their own half. So late in this game, Georgia Chance's role has totally changed. She started the game and played most of it as a deep-lying center back. Now she's advanced to an offensive possession, just kind of playing that creative attacking midfielder role, as she often does when Lander really needs a goal, which is certainly right now. Chance on the ball again for Lander here. Down the left-hand side, trying to get across into the box. Here it comes. Ooh! Nearly found the head of Kendall McFadden at the far post, but McFadden couldn't latch onto it. Goal kick, Worland. 2 minutes to play. The dust is flying at the sports complex in Gillette. The wind is really whipping now. Goal kick from Worland. Slowed down by the wind. Worland, though, sends a ball forward. There's too much on it, and the wind helped it along such that the Warriors' center forward couldn't quite get there, and Andrew Rudd picks it up instead in the Lander goal. Lander Valley in possession in midfield. Lobbed forward. Another long ball attempt from Worland with too much on it. Back to Andrew Rudd's hands again. Andrew Rudd will punt this as long as possible, trying to just set up her team with one more look at the Worland goal with a minute on the clock. Worland in possession in midfield. Here comes Worland. Charging forward, nice ball through, and it's deep into the corner from the Warriors, but it goes out. Couldn't keep it in along the left side. 30 seconds to play. So we're into the final 20 seconds here. So Worland receives a yellow card for delay of game, number 21, for holding the ball too long on the throw. There are only 7 seconds on the clock here in the stadium, though, and 2-1-0, that'll do it. The final whistle goes here in the first round. Lander Valley and Worland will be going to penalty kicks to settle this one. So we're going to take a quick break as the teams prepare to shoot penalty kicks. High drama here from the first round of the state tournament. Abilio Montiero and his squad are no stranger to penalty kicks after winning a clutch shootout at last year's tournament. They won that, of course, and became state champions, so they'll be feeling confident. We'll see what happens after this quick break in Gillette.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
And we are back. It's penalty kicks here in the first round of the 3A state soccer tournament. Lander Valley going up against the Worland Warriors. Spot kicks are going to settle this one, not the way that anyone ever likes to see a soccer game settled, but sometimes it just has to happen. And so that's what we've got today at the end of regulation and extra time. The final score, 1-1. We're going to have to see who comes out on top after this round of spot kicks. First, it's going to be Lander Valley taking the first shot, I believe. As far as I can tell, no, it will in fact be Worland taking the first shot, with Ange Rudd stepping up to take responsibility in goal for the Lady Tigers. So I'll keep the score of the scored P kicks here on your screen. Ange Rudd saves the first one. Number 4 for Worland went for placement, couldn't quite get enough pace on it to beat Ange Rudd, and Lander Valley with an early advantage here. Georgia Chance taking the first penalty kick for Lander Valley. Chance scores. So Lander Valley 1, Worland 0 from the PK spot. So we will have a best of 5 shootout here. Worland's second shot goes in. So it's 1-1 now, with Lander still having the advantage. With the Worland goalkeeper under some pressure here to make a save and keep this penalty shootout neck and neck. Brinley Hammond. Her shot is saved. So we're back to neutral here, as each team has scored one and each team has saved one. Lander Valley 1, Worland 1 in the PK shootout. Here comes the Warriors' number 21 shooting against Ange Rudd. And her shot is saved. So Ange Rudd comes up with yet another save. Drama in the penalty shootout. 3 saves total already. It's currently tied 1-1. If Addie Rounds can score here for Lander, Lander takes the advantage back. Number 3, Addie Rounds scores. So Lander with the 2-1 advantage here. Worland needs to score this one to keep the contest close. And it's wide. Worland misses that opportunity. So now Lander Valley just one successful PK away from victory here in the first round. It's going to be number 12. Finley Morton to shoot. Finley Morton scores and Lander Valley wins. So after a dramatic game and a late equalizer from Worland, Lander Valley finds a way to come out on top in the penalty shootout. Final score of the penalty shootout, Lander Valley scored 3 goals and Worland scored just the 1, so that's victory for the Lady Tigers, and a comprehensive day of 2 victories on the opening day of the state tournament for Lander, after the boys also beat Worland this morning by a score of 2-0. So there you have it, a strong first day for Lander Valley High School here at the state tournament in Gillette. 2 games, 2 wins, a 2-0 win in regulation for the boys, and a tied 1-1 game, won via penalty kicks for the Lady Tigers. And the Lady Tigers celebrate on the pitch, celebrating and cheering and holding up their goalkeeper, Ange Rudd, who made a pair of clutch saves there in the penalty shootout to take her team to the second round of the winners bracket. They will be playing tomorrow to keep their bid to maintain their title of state champions alive. And until then, we will call it a day here from the sports complex in Gillette. Tough loss there for the Worland Warriors, who battled hard and defended well throughout the game. We'll take a short break here as the Lady Tigers celebrate with their fans, and then we will come back for one quick postseason wrap before sending off the stream for the day. But thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back with just a few final notes and your Papa Murphy's player of the game. Stick around.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
So we're back. The Lady Tigers have just defeated the Worland Lady Warriors in the first round of the state tournament here in Gillette. With the victory, Lander stays in the winner's bracket, and they will continue on to play Cody tomorrow. Cody defeated Buffalo this afternoon 8-0, so a dominant performance from Cody. That'll certainly be a challenge for the Lady Tigers, but riding high on today's victory, they will feel up for it. So 2 p.m. tomorrow, we will be back to stream that one here from Gillette, so make sure you catch that on the WYO Today YouTube stream. Then, of course, the boys who also won their game today will play in the second round at 4 p.m., so we'll have back-to-back afternoon Lander Tigers soccer games. And the final note for today is just our Papa Murphy's player of the game. This is going to go to Georgia Chance, who played well defensively throughout the game, shutting down any looks that the Lady Warriors had going forward, and then in the end of the game, changing up her role entirely, coming forward offensively, putting pressure on the Warriors defense, and just showing her versatility and importance to her team overall as captain. A fine showing from Georgia Chance here in the first round of the state tournament. And with that, we will send you all off to enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Come back tomorrow for more Lander Valley State soccer. Again, girls play at 2 p.m., boys play at 4. We will be streaming both games. Thanks so much. I've been Austin Beckdoss with WYO Today. Go Tigers. And